Now, what have I found? Well, I've got a handle. I found a handle that's probably usable, and it is for the front door because it's where it's had the key. But this one has got a blanking here. If you can see there, it's got a blanking plug. But we're missing here the insert. It's got the insert in here, but these are always coming out. They're really, really a bad idea, but they're cheap. And this one works, look. It's got the spring in. So rather than taking this mechanism off and putting it onto there, I'm going to take the two screws out of here that holds the handle on. So there's a screw here and a screw there. I'm going to see if the insert will screw back in. I know it's a bit shady, but well, let's see. We've got nothing to lose. Usually we have to drill these out because they start to turn and they go a bit willy wonka. So let's see if we can get them out. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, it's all turning. That one's knackered. And that one's coming out with the insert, which is a good thing. This might take a little time, but I want to show you something else. Yeah, these locks of these latch handles have got a little notch here, so it goes, when you've got your door panel, it goes into the door panel to stop it moving and keeps it in place. I'll try and describe it better, but sometimes these aftermarket handles, what I've had to do is put a deeper saw cut, like thicker, so it comes this way a little bit, because once you've got the weather seal on, weather seal, what a joke, you can't get them back on. I'm going to have to struggle on to try and get this bolt out of here. Let's move the camera so you can see. Whoop. I'm having a struggle getting this one out of here. Where are you now? There you go. This one, oh not that one, this one here. It just doesn't seem to want to come out. That one. It's all turning. You know, an old trick what they used to do is they used to put a nut and bolt in them. They used to take the handle to bits. Let's try that, see if that works. See what they've done. It's easy to show you on here. Where are you now? Can you focus on that? The push button here is held in by this little spring clip. If you take the spring clip off, you can take the button off. And sometimes, because these threads used to go here, they used to put a nut and bolt going all the way through and then put this back on. I'm just wondering if that's what they've done. Let's see. I mean this, oh well, it's broke now anyway. It's all broken, look. See, there's the button. I put, well no, they haven't put a nut and bolt in. But the insert's all turning, so I'm going to have to get a drill and try and drill that out. There we go, all the bits come out. And that's one. Right, so that's out. That's kaput. Oh, it's come back to haunt me. So where did I put the other handle? Oh, here we go. Now, this is what I was trying to describe to you about putting this back in. We're going to reuse that piece, and this is what they call a weather finisher or something like that. Never really works. But it goes over there like that. Okay. And then you've got to get the door skin into that little slot. Now I'm not sure if it's going to work in this instance, but we shall have a go. Oh, I see why. I'm going to have to do something with it because it's so full of filler, the door, that part isn't going to go back in again. Oh well. Oh, there it just dropped in. Now, I can reuse that front screw again. Oh, you see here, look. And then, see, that's been glued onto there. That should go into there. Wait a minute, you can't see, can you? You see, it's all full of filler and I can't get that stripper back on. Well, I'm going to put a new screw in it and see what it looks like. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it because it's a waste of time. But at least the door will be safe and at least it can open. So with a new handle in place, or the second-hand handle in place, we're going to push this stud out of here. This is where the barrel went. I know I shouldn't do this like this, but I'll do it like that. Oh, tap it on here. That's tight. So there's the plug. And we're not going to put it in there because part of the lock's still in there. Right, that's going to be a problem. Yeah, part of the lock is still in the mechanism. Oh, Jesus. Right, this calls for the die grinder. I'm not going to be messing about with this. I didn't need the die grinder, it was just this aluminium insert for the lock barrel because this must have been on the front door. And now I can just push the button in, tap it down a little bit with a hammer when I can find one. Jeez, I'm not having much luck today. Where's all my tools gone? Anyway, we'll push it in like this. There. Now I can fit the handle. Handle in place, and then a quick squirt around with the oil can when I can find it. Here it is. Now, two schools of thought about oil cans and putting a bits of oil on linkages and things. You see, oil can discourage the rust, get rid of the, not get rid of it, but prevent rust building up, but it can also make dust and dirt stick to the rust and then everything's like grinding paste. So let's get this put back together. If you recall, this top bolt was particularly tight, so I'm just going to chase it out. The others were okay, so there's no real point bothering with those. So I just chased it out with a 6mm tap, and now we should be able to put the screws in the door. See what a difference it makes, eh? No, this one didn't have a washer on it. I'm just going to put a spring washer on this one. Yeah, it's a mix of all sorts actually. When you're doing panels like this, just put all the bolts in loose first and wiggle it around a little bit before you tighten them up. Because if you tighten them up, you could have a few surprises. With the plate bolted on, we can now drop the winder mechanism down and then undo the pump wedge. Take that down, put the couple of bolts in. Like that. Like that. So those two are back in place, but you can't see that down there. Wait a minute. Tighten these up. There we go. Put a bit of oil on here because it's a bit dry. Just like my oil can, really. Right. Now, I did notice something when I took the insides out yesterday. Although we had earlier the door shut in, that was with the shonky lock, but look at this here. If you can see, there's no strength in the side. So, consequently, when we shut this door now, oh, it shuts. What a surprise. But look what happens when you shut it. Everything shakes like shaking Stevens. Yeah, not very good. But again, I'm not commissioned to do a lot of repairs on that. There's not much I can do without a lot of new parts. So I've got the door trim painted up, so I'm going to fit that. Before we fit the door cover trim, we've replaced the snap sacks in all the holes that are available. We've just replaced them because some of them have been sort of ground and burnt and things like this. But I just want you to notice that not all of them are in place. So these are missing at the bottom. One missing here and one missing here. What can we do? We've got to screw it on, I'm afraid. So now, and another little thing, they've put just nuts and bolts through the door hinges. Well, they were too long, and you've only got that little bit of area to put the bolt in, like a nut, so the bolt would come through here. Well, they were far too long and holding the panel off. When we put the panels on, we look down the side and we line up the pins in the holes thus. Look at that, it's 100% better already. Then, using a screwdriver, that's one of these, we're going to line up the pins that are there on the side, because sometimes they don't always go in. It's very difficult to see this bright sunlight. Oh, locked in. And there's another one here. There we go. And then there's another one here. So somebody's put a screw through the top of here and one through there, so I'm just going to replace those screws and then we can fasten the handles on. And away we go. So let me get round to doing that. I see there's a few bits and pieces missing, but we'll do the best we can. So now we've got two matching doors. they look presentable, they're safe because the locks are a lot better. All the trims are back on as they should be. They're not perfect, you know, it's not perfect, and it never will be. You know, the doors are rotten, and you're going to ask me why I didn't rust proof them. Rust's in it, it's not going to really do much difference now. Anyway, it's not part of the job. It's not part of the job description. So now we've got the other side to do. What surprises are we going to find there? Well, I'm not going to video that because you've seen it and be just repeating things over and over again. So I hope you like that. Making this Land Rover better. Well, I've made this side better. And yeah, we'll see you soon. Bye.